Hey, soul fam, Amelia, a dear here. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. And I got a great topic for you today. Yow. I got a great topic for you today. And I got some blueberries today. But let me ask you, soul fam, what happens when you get out of traffic? What happens when you bypass that traffic jam? You accelerate, right? You accelerate to your destination, you know? Some of us have to realize, like, we may be in a traffic jam in life, but the moment we get out of that traffic jam and we put them pieces together that we got to put together, we mind our business and keep going, we start accelerating to new levels that we didn't even see. It's harder for us to see because we on the back end of the traffic. You know, we may start off, on one side, and as we're going through, it's a standstill. You know, we like, no one's moving. You're just like, So eventually, you start looking for a way to get out. You start looking for a way to get past these other cars because you got somewhere to go. You got somewhere to go. This ain't your destination. So fam, simple as day. I'm keeping it simple today. Because the Lord was like, The Lord was like, listen, don't get distracted by the traffic jam and forget that you have a bigger purpose. Don't forget you have better things ahead of you. Don't get caught up in traffic. A lot of us are seriously caught up. Let me get moving. Some of us are caught up in our traffic in life, and we're staying there too long. Like, we're just at this point, we just parked and made a tent, and it's like, why would you do that? Why would you stop in traffic and make a tent and you got somewhere to go? You got somewhere to be. You got things to do. I know when I'm in traffic, I'm never in my head, when I'm literally in traffic, never a moment in my head I'm like, well, let me pull over and, make a tent and forget I got somewhere to go. No, that never goes through my mind when I'm physically driving. So when you relate it to life real quick, soul fam, pack up that tent. Pack up that tent. Let's go. Get back in the car. Reset your GPS. Make some alterations. Because once you get past that traffic, baby, you are about to accelerate. You are about to just be like, whoo! Why? Because one, you figured out how to get through things. You have to figure out what works for you. See, some of us, we stuck because we waiting for someone else to make a move, right? But if someone is in the right lane, there's going to be a different route for them out of that traffic. If someone is in the left lane, you get what I'm saying? It's going to be different. So stop sitting around waiting for someone else to make a move and get yourself going. Make your own move. Make your own move. And when you start to make your own move and you start moving, what happens? Everybody start following. Everybody start following. Ooh, look what they doing. Oh, let's try that. Everybody start following. Excuse me. Don't be the follower. Because the follower will have you stuck in traffic forever. The follower will have you stuck in traffic longer than you need to be. Come on, Lord. I like to think of it like, well, I've noticed it a while ago because I'm from New York, right? So we have this thing called the Easy Pass. It's not tolls everywhere, but I know we all have heard of a toll. And everyone will be going to one lane, right? And I always analyze realize before I pull up, like, because before you see the traffic, you're approaching it, right? You're slowly approaching it. You gotta kind of take a glimpse which line is shorter, because you're trying to get where you, well, me, I be trying to get where I gotta go. I'm not gonna get on the longest line. And so I've always noticed, start to pay attention. Everyone just be going one way. There'd be another lane with less cars, or, you know, an easier route that makes logical sense. And nobody will be going to that line until they see you go. When they see you go, then, all right, oh, it's safe to go. It's safe to go. So, fam, people in life, that's how they looking at life. People are not going to make a move if they don't see no one else doing it. If no one else is doing it, they're not going to do it. Know what I mean? If no one else is doing it, I might do it. I might do it. Because no one else is doing it. That's how I think. No one else. No one is doing it. Why? Obviously not nothing dangerous, okay? But then again, you can't even say that, because everybody be doing drugs. I feel like everybody do drugs. I ain't doing it. Everybody doing drugs. I'm not doing it. No one's not doing drugs. Even so, right? Y'all know I'm transparent with y'all. But when I first went and got a therapist, right, and they were trying to prescribe me meds, and I looked at the doctor, I was like, meds? I don't even like to take Motrin. I don't like to take Tylenol. I'd be like, nope. Like, I believe, like, when your body is sick, figure it out. Don't put things to kind of like cope with it. You know, I don't like to cope with things. I like to heal things with myself. So the doctor was like, she was like, you know, almost everybody take some type of depression drug or like medicine to get their day going. And I looked at her, I never heard of that before. Well, yeah, I know a lot of black people self-medicate. They'll smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? At least they'll smoke some weed. But I never heard of like being on meds, like depression meds. She was like, she looked at me, she was as if she just be giving it out. She was just like, everybody be on drugs. I was like, everybody be on drugs? I was like, nope, I don't want it. She gave me a prescription for something. I read it, and my heart was like, don't take that. Yep. And I never took it. And I started to find, obviously that's why I even became a coach, because I healed, you know. And I'm just like, we are trying to run away from our pain and our problems, excuse me, because everyone is running. I was like, nope, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna do exactly what everybody not doing, because it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad to tell someone you hurt my feelings. We have to be stronger. And trust me, so fam, I was one of the people, like, I don't like confrontation. I'm nobody's mother. You should know. But then I'm like, I thought about it again. I'm like, well, if I'm not going to talk to them anyway, I might as well let them know why I'm not going to talk to them. I don't have to. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be like yelling and screaming. No, I've learned to just say it. Like, you hurt my feelings, and I'm not going to rock with you from that. People think that when you tell them about themselves, y'all supposed to rekindle. That's an option, but honestly, if I'm telling you, if I'm telling you, you know, like if our relationship is that big enough, okay? Don't just be telling every single person you meet. No, so fam, if y'all have a history, so mothers, siblings, grandparents, tell them. And if they're not going to talk to you anyway, at least they heard your story. Because some people will make up a story because they never heard your story, and then they'll run with the story they made up, and they'll never learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you'll never learn. So just tell them. You have that pain, you have that depression, you have that anxiety, you have all of these issues because you're not telling people what they did to you when they do it to you. You hold it for mad years. I'm gonna tell you one time, and if you don't understand, I'm gonna go about my business. That takes strength, soul fam. You have to be building up your strength, not drugging yourself, weakening your strength. If I sit here now, I'm like, I wonder what my life would have been like if I would have just took those medications. I never really even thought about it. If I would have sat there and took those medications, soul fam, I wouldn't be here telling you this right now. Where would I be? Somewhere in fornication, pregnant, with a baby, confused, and in that same cycle. I would have just been right in the cycle. Because no one was trying to tell me the truth. So I would have just been sitting there in the lies, taking the pills to make the lie seem like the truth. Smoking weed to get through the days, to find that peace. Drinking wine, drinking liquor, getting doped up. I talk about it because that's what I was doing, unknowingly, unconsciously. I was smoking weed. I was drinking on a regular basis. And then I was still depressed. And then my doctor was trying to give me more drugs. And you know what I chose? I chose me. I chose me. I was like, no. This relationship is done. I'm out. Y'all want to keep being disrespectful? I'm out. You don't want to take responsibility? It's all on me? All right. I'll take that. Cool. I'm out. I was sitting in that traffic, babe. I was sitting in that traffic, babe, waiting for someone to give me a sign, asking. I was like, what do I do? I've accomplished this. I did this. What am I doing next? Why am I still sad? Why am I still hurting? What is wrong with me? What am I missing? I was like, son got to give. I said, son, and everyone around me was just like I said, sitting around, like, what you want? Like, this is it. I was like, this is it. I was like, this? I was like, nah. April Fools. I was like, April Fools. Seriously. And everyone was just looking at me. And when I say everyone, in my terms, all my family and friends were just looking at me, waiting for me to figure it out. They were just looking like, well, you went to school. Well, you got the business. Well, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know. They didn't know how to say they didn't know. And I was like, okay, so they was like, you don't have a baby. They was like, what's next is have a baby. But in my heart and my soul, Like, it just didn't ring, you know. It didn't bring me joy. It didn't feel like that was the answer. I was like, this is the answer. You're telling me to have a baby. And the one reason why I didn't have a baby is one reason. And I thank my mom for this. Mom, I tell you popping. Y'all sleeping on her. She the poet. The one reason why I did not have a baby is because when she had me, she was married. That's why. When my mother had me, she was married. And as you know, my father is deceased, if you don't know, but she was still married. She's still married. She's a widow. But she showed me that if you have a baby, you should be married. She may not have got it right every single time, but she got it right with me. Woo! She got it right with me. So thank the Lord. She got it right with me. And that is why I just knew. I'm like, well, I'm not married. One. Yeah, I'm fornicating, but so is everybody else. And two, this man don't look like he's trying to marry me. So I'm not about to have the kid and have hopes that he'll marry me. I don't know, like, that's not that. And I was talking to my therapist too. I was like, why won't he marry me? She was like, I don't know. In a nice way. I don't know what she said. She was like, I don't even think she told me. She was just like, I don't know. I can't even remember what she said. Clearly it was, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know. She was just like, girl, you know, like, wake up. Like, maybe she was trying to wake me up. I don't know. But, because I wonder if she knew I was not taking those meds. Because we was seeing each other. Her name was Karen. She was black. But so fam, moving on the story. Look, I'm so I'm hot. Woo, these blueberries is good. Yeah, I mean, I like this new face oil that I've been using. Yes, it's a face oil. It's not a strong oil, but it like cleans your pores. It's like a tea tree kind of oil. TJ Maxx. I just be lying. I like it though. It's lightweight. It's not like strong. And I have oily skin. Okay, we're not gonna talk about the skin. Anyway, so fam. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video brings you some clarity. I hope you get it moving and realize that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Don't get stuck thinking that this is it because everybody else is stuck. Keep going. Keep moving. Try something else. Don't settle. Okay? Don't settle. Everyone basically was telling me to settle, and I'm glad I didn't settle because I know there's more for me ahead, and I'm happy for how far I've came. And it hasn't been years and years. Like, this was right pre-pandemic, so do the math. And I'm just grateful, thankful, and that's all the words I got. Grateful and thankful. Once you're grateful and thankful, that's the same word, baby. That's it. All right, so fam, Amelia, a deer here.